time, aren't they?
Hello. Not exactly Disney related, but Freda won a prize. And the prize was a few hours out with John Pogson. He's a racing driver and he owns a company near Huddersfield and they do Ferraris. So if you're a Ferrari buff, stick around. John Pogson.
Good morning, welcome to Italia Autosport and congratulations on winning your prize.
Thank you.
So we'll have a bit of fun this morning and chat about cars.
Fun.
What's your favourite brand? I have to ask you that, haven't I? And don't lie to me. What is it?
Don't know really, I haven't really thought about it.
Are you car people? Or you just...
He is, he definitely is.
Yeah, what's your favourite brand then?
Land Rover at the moment.
Is it?
Unbelievably so, even though it's always broken
Well,
down.
that's not coincidence.
Yeah, I've only just got, I had to do the clutch master cylinder and it caused me any trouble, but there's a secret to them. I found out what the secret is. You've got to bleed it with the car facing uphill because the slave cylinder sits on a slope.
Yeah,
bleed needles,
that's right.
Bleed nipples
Yeah.
at the bottom. So you can't get the bumming air out, so you bleed uphill. See? So
what I'll do is turn a bit of story about Italia Autosport and then we'll have a look at some cars. And
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who's got the prize in the Cobra then? You have. Good.
I did say that he could have it if he wanted, so that he could do his blog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had a camera and just.
Yeah. What's your blog for then? Where's that go?
It's we normally do Disney stuff. I must admit, we do Disney holidays, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anything of interest, and this is obviously very interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
good.
this is quite rare.
Like the Wakefield car show.
You don't get
Yeah.
a chance off
Yeah.
to pop around a Ferrari shop, Ferrari dealership.
Yeah.
Have a look around.
Fairly unique. This business is fairly unique. It's an old school garage, 40-year-old sort of mentality and attitudes and morals, which has disappeared in the modern world. But certainly in my industry, it's a nightmare, and this is why this company started. And I'm still running it like I ran it in 1975. You know, so it's very hard because modern world not really care anymore. You know, we do. So we usually booked up 3 months in front. We got sort of 250 plus customers, regulars. And,
That's really good.
and they want to come here because
Yeah.
they get that sort of old school service,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And this place started in 1991, and I'd worked for Ferrari before that.
Yeah.
Worked for Ferrari since '75, and it came to a stage where I wasn't happy with working for sort of dealerships and things. So what do you do? Start your own business.
Start your own business.
And there's a photograph on the wall there of the first Italia Autosport when I was a little lad.
Oh no.
And there is a photograph of me when I was a little boy. And I built racing cars for clients.
Yeah.
And plenty of money, not a lot of talent, but you know, I built these racing cars for people. And it just happened like this, that one guy said, because I had a racing license, because
Yeah.
when I built the cars I had to go and test them and set them
Yes,
up, and
yeah.
when I was happy with the car I hand it over to the customer. So one guy said, well, I'm in America at the first round of the championship, and it's at Spa in Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps. So why don't you race my car at Spa, you know? And that's
Oh yeah,
what we all about that.
like you do.
So we did, and we took it to Spa, and there was a race on the Saturday and a race on the Sunday, and I ended up winning both races, and in a dog fight, and I was putting dents in his car and all sorts of things, you know. So,
Excellent.
well, when he got back, I mean, it was a static, you know, and
Yeah, was this A40?
no, that was that car there actually. That's it's very pretty and well stickered up. It's actually a very standard Ferrari 328. Just with different brake pads and some road going racing rubber, but that was the standard car, and he was over the moon, you know. I'd won, and he said, don't mend the dents because those are battle scars. I like that, you know. So then we good morning.
Cheers.
Thanks very much. Bye, love. So then he said, what I want you to do, I want you to keep hold of the car, see if you can get some sponsorship and keep hold of the car and try and win me the championship. You know, I'll be team manager and I'll line my boots up, you race. Well, that's what I did, and won the championship the first year out.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
And that was really good, and then it just continued, and so during that season some of my clients came and had some fun with us at the races. And one guy, Chris Woodhead, with an F40, he came along with us, and he said, because they explained that there's one race going on, but there's 2 races going on in that race. There's the standard cars, and then there's the highly modified cars, and it's the same race, so you can have 2 winners, you know. So I won my race from standard.
Yeah.
So Chris said, why do you fancy borrowing my car, my F40? See if you can win the modified class back to back, because no one had done that before. So we took his F40. I was loaned 2 F40s, but it's if you see any photographs with the yellow front,
Yep.
that is in fact the F40.
Yeah.
And so he lent me that for 1 year, and it is in fact in the workshop in its standard form now, is this car. And I went and won the championship again. So I did win it back to back.
Brilliant.
And then somebody else lent me another car.
Yeah.
And I won six championships. And
So-
each year it was not a planned career, it was just racing for that year, see what
Racing
happened.
for that person.
So
Yeah.
I won 6 championships.
There's got to be natural
That's excellent,
natural
isn't
talent,
that?
isn't there? It's just,
Well, I think I think I'm stupid. That's what the
I wouldn't
advantage
say
that I
that.
had was I think it was just, you know, it's not really because I know how to set a Ferrari up. I know when a Ferrari's handling right, or, you know. So I had that advantage over other people, I think. So like some you know Formula 1 drivers, they were great testers. Not so much these days, but perhaps in the 80s and 90s, they were great testers, and they understood a motor car, and they became champions. So I got a feel for a motor car, and I still apply that in my business today. So that was fantastic. That, you know, it really pushed us along, and did a couple of championships with Alfa Romeo, and there's one season, and you can see by that photograph, because I'm in the red car, and you can see that's absolutely not my fault, is it? That that's clearly not my fault, is it?
Well, the outside of it. He's nipping with the inside.
He was bugging me. He was bugging me. He asked for that. He asked for that. And you can see it as a road traffic accident. You know that. It wasn't my responsibility, was it? You can see.
Did he stop and exchange details?
Yeah. He knew what I thought of him. So that we had some good fun, and it helped the thing along. And right back in the beginning, you know, it was just me in that little shop, and my dad came out of retirement, and he sort of answered the phone and drove the van for me, and quite quickly you got 20 odd Ferraris waiting to come in for service. You know, it was ridiculous. So I started recruiting, and then had this place built, and the other place across the road where the store is, we're going to go across there later on. So it's just snowballed, you know, and I'm hanging on to the reins and keeping it old school.
Yes.
And it's so successful because of that. People just love this old schoolness, as opposed to the sort of quick book in the dealership sort of rubbish, you know. But so that's the story. And we're now into 2017 and going strong, and you know, new things on the horizon.
And that's good.
There's a funny story because this beautiful plaque on the wall here with quotation photographs is that Ferrari F40 in the workshop. It's the one I was talking about with the yellow front. And in 1996, there's two things going on there. There's the British Championship with number 40 on, which I won, and then there's number 55, which is a one-off race at Spa in Belgium that we did among Le Mans F40s, Revolution F40s, really serious F40s. A race that I saw back in about '94, and I was so impressed with it. It was incredible watching these F40s, and I got to race in this race.
Is this in the wet as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what happened? These are the prototypes and the LMF40s that I was racing with, and that's a standard car on wet racing tyres. And this guy's saying it's raining, you know, and I qualified that car third. In the rain, in the wet, and it was sensational. And I made a movie about that. If you go on YouTube, you'll see some of my short videos that I make on YouTube.
Right.
Put my name in YouTube, and you'll see some of the videos.
Right.
And,
We'll check that out.
and there's one called An Analog Animal, which is about Ferrari F40s because it's the last analog car before electronics, and.
Like cables and things.
It's cable throttle, there's no traction control, there's no computers on an F40, just a go-kart. And cars after that became electronic traction controls and things like this, electronic gearboxes and so on.
Yeah.
So it's an analog animal. That's the film on YouTube, and that explains this race about qualifying it third in the rain. And the only way I could see where my braking point was looking left at the scenery to see where I was because of the spray. And after the qualifying, I was in the truck taking my overalls off, and I started to shake, and I started to cry.
Yeah.
And the adrenaline was coming out of me. The most sensational thing. That's all on this film. You want to watch the film?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the car in the workshop, and this Il Pogsoni is a joke because this company here was the official photographer for the series, and I used to have a bit of fun because in the British Championship, I won nearly every race, you know. In fact, this plaque here tells the story of what that car did, and I think it did something like 144 points out, 142 out of 144 maximum.
Yeah.
So after the race, he would come up to me like you see on the Formula 1, you know, and he'd joke and he'd say, I'd have the laurels and champagne and maybe a girlfriend, you know. So it was all very Formula 1. And he'd come up to me and he'd say, now then, Pogsoni, how was the race?
Yeah.
You see. And so I say, well, you know, the car was pretty crap. My team are rubbish. They prepared me a bad car. But, you know, in the end I win the race. So we have a bit of fun. And we did that every time. And he put a fake microphone and we'd do this and we'd have a laugh, you know, we'd have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So end of the year, he'll Pogsoni, you know.
Oh, right.
And that was just wonderful. That was just like a magnificent thing to give me, and that's the way it sits.
Quite right too.
Quite strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's how close that race was all the way through for about an hour, and I won it like that. So it was a spectacular.
Proper race.
Proper racing, isn't it? Now, yeah.
Spectacular race, yeah.
That'd be awesome. I can't put going to one. Well, you just had your head in, right? So, yeah. It's gonna come out like chicken. Yeah, see that? Yeah, so there's a big boring school. And there's a distributor. And there's a railroad going all over the way. Well, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Beamer. This is beautiful.
That's a Ferrari, but it's an SS, so it's special.
Right, right. Ah, that's a massive, it's a massive arch. It's an interloper.
And this is Ferrari 40, the one I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Ah,
So this is it's won a pair of concourse beauty contests for cars and a racing championship. So we put a plaque on the dash.
Oh.
Honestly, we don't do silk generally. She's such a silky person. But I mean, very moody, but you know, there's one or two of the lads that misbehave. So you know,
Yeah, just need to keep it in check. So basically it's just an engine. What's the fuel tanks?
well, there's a pair of them in this corner. There's a back tanks like an aircraft. You have to change them on time. Every 10 years you've got to change the back tanks. Just like an aircraft.
Oh.
Bag tanks? As in bag?
Yeah.
Really? Whoa, I'm just going to carry a bag full of fuel in the back. Next to
Well, your aeroplanes
red
have-
hot engine.
Airplanes have back tanks. You know.
Really?
Blimey.
So
I didn't know that.
the reason is that if there's an impact, it doesn't burst. on cars and fighter planes. World War II fighter planes had them because they would take impact or gunfire and self-seal, you know. So the £10,000 to change them every 10 years.
Okay. 10,000. Just pop us a couple of new bags in.
What do you think to that one? What do you think to that?
I like it.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
It's interesting you say that because
Why is it? Because it's right hand drive.
because this is one of the most unloved Ferraris there have ever been, you know.
Why is that?
And it's because it's a strange shape. It's a very 80s shape, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
It's a 2+2. And it was
Proper
designed for
racing.
doing mileage going across Europe in summer.
Oh, yeah.
And it belongs to me.
Oh.
And so I rescued it because a couple really thought to look after it, and it was deteriorating badly. So I bought it and restored it. So, and I use it quite a lot. It's a great car for it every day.
Oh, the wonder.
Just having the bumpers refurbished, you know.
As in steel bumpers?
It is nice, isn't it?
Pardon?
It is nice, isn't it? Yeah.
You pull at a petrol station. You're on the motorway. You take the one side. It's a great car.
Yeah.
People think it's a great car. And if you're in sort of modern, different thing. But I like it.
It is nice.
I like it a lot.
I like the shape of it.
Yeah.
And it's got a boot.
Really
Very
good
80s.
shape, yeah.
You can. There is room for a toothbrush in there.
Just about. 4, 5, 6. 2+2. It's a big V12 cruiser, is it? So when these cars came out in 1998, they were 178,000 quid. In 1998.
Okay.
Yeah, big V12 gearbox in the back for weight solution. And these are starting to romp on in value now.
Look at that. Twin cam?
It's a V12 4 cam, two cam per bank.
Yeah, these two are the type that I like.
You do it.
I like the shape.
Not
of it.
everybody's cup of tea then.
You don't often see them turboed, do you? Do you like the natural aspiration?
Well, there's only F40s and on the classic car. There's only a couple of old classics with turbos. We don't do turbos.
Yeah.
They do on the modern ones, but not on the older cars. This is a Dino. It's incorrect to say Ferrari Dino.
Because Dino was his son, wasn't he? Yeah.
So it's either a Dino or it's a Ferrari, and you get Dinos with Ferrari badges on, and it's wrong. And it's disrespectful to Enzo's son.
Yeah.
This is a Dino. People think we need to put a Ferrari badge on.
Shouldn't. It's naughty.
This is a nice one.
Yeah, beautiful shape, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
We've just there's not many of these, and they're worth about £300,000. But let me show you this because we've just restored. We just restored one that the factory only made 5 of. And it was a Malaysian royal family car.
Oh.
And they just disregarded it, put it in a field. And it came in here red and nearly in 2 bits. It was just rotten down, it just rotten through, it was just scrap. So we rebuilt it, and we rebuilt it probably the best thing we've ever done here. And we rebuilt it for a stranger, the man I was speaking to this morning in Monaco.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's now in Monaco, this car, and that was its original colour.
Oh, that's a nice 70s brown, isn't it?
And he didn't want it in that colour.
I must admit, I'm not too keen myself.
Well, it's fantastic. It's just amazing. In Monaco, in
I
sunshine.
suppose if I saw it properly.
He said, I don't want it in that colour, I want it red. And I said, well, if you don't have it, it's one of 5 cars ever made, and
Yeah.
that originally in that
Yeah.
colour.
Oh,
And if you don't have it in that colour, I'm
You're
not
not
doing
having
I'm not doing the project.
Yeah.
So he said, well, be it on your head, and he just loves it. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. So that's worth probably double this
Yeah.
because of its rarity.
Yeah. I must admit, looking at on the picture there, I wasn't too keen on the colour, but
You've got
I
to
suppose
see
if
it
you
in
saw
the
it
flesh.
properly.
See it in the flesh,
In the
in the
sunshine.
sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got a couple of other cars, so we'll do a few aftermath.
yeah.
And this isn't everybody's cup of tea. A Ferrari 348, not everybody loves these cars, but nothing Ferrari's cheap anymore, but these used to be relatively cheap.
Yeah.
They're not anymore.
Do you remember Magnum PI?
Yeah.
Is that the one down there? Not the one behind
Well,
the 40?
it's not, but I can see why you think it is. That's a 3 to 8, so it's more modern, but it's a similar shape. So this is an old Alpha that we're doing up for the guy, and I don't think we're going to fully restore it, but we'll make it mechanically right.
Make it usable. A lot of problems with Alphas.
Been doing some suspension work on this 360.
Yeah, good man.
It's all going back together again now, and we've got new discs on it. So our quality is that when we don't just put some new discs on, you know, we put the heat paint on there and there so that they don't corrode. and these are cleaned meticulously. So when you look through the wheel, it all looks brand new. That's what we do.
All right.
You kind of tell our work, you know, because of these little bits of detail.
Yeah.
So heat paint, is that absolutely necessary?
Well, the brakes get very hot, don't they? So,
Have they steel disc?
yeah. There's a V12 E-Type that seems for some work.
Well, that's easy.
We're just waiting for some parts for this one, and then we can get it finished.
That's nice.
That dear. This is an old Monaro. This
Whoa, excellent.
an Australian
Yeah.
old Monaro, but it's a very special one. If you look at the size of the brakes here, the suspension, everything, it's nearly a race car, this thing. And it's got a 6 litre, shut that. It's got a 6 litre V8 in it, which is supercharged.
Brilliant.
And
More power. So this is the Australian Vauxhall.
that's what, yeah.
Look at the virtual.
And it's got this supercharger on, so this 584 horsepower going on here.
Fantastic. This is through the
Rear wheels.
rear wheels. Oh, brilliant drifting car.
It is. It's
Yeah.
very precise
like
as well.
Yeah.
Very precise.
You've got it.
Yeah.
You've got to have a nice drifting car.
Doesn't it, John?
Like that.
Doesn't it, John? Drifts well. So, and a couple more motorbikes. So that's what we're up to here. The real world stories.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
please.
please.
Go on then.
Right.
Yeah.
It's improper. What's the silver one here?
That's a 550 Maranello.
Now that does look nice. Is that? Obviously a Beamer.
some of mine.
Something else.
Oh, some more F40s here. Look at that.
You recognise that one from Wakefield thing, won't you?
Yeah.
Another day. So how many Dinos did he actually make? Because there was the blue one back there. Now,
There's what, sorry?
how many Dinos were actually made?
I
in-
don't know. A couple of thousand, I would have thought. There's another one there, the red one there. But that's the new Dino. It's a complicated story, this, because when they stopped making that Dino,
Yeah.
they made that Dino for a short period of time. And then they stopped making that, and they made that, which looks like
I
that,
can say it looks similar.
but it's
doesn't it?
different.
Yeah,
And that's a Ferrari 308 GT4.
Oh.
And that's a Dino 308 GT4. And that's really rare, that.
Oh, now it's getting complicated. So that's a Ferrari.
And that's a
This
Dino.
is a Dino. But they're virtually.
If you can just spot the front grille, you can see that the grille's longer and the spotlights are behind the grille. That's a telltale. So if you squat down and look at the spotlights,
Oh yes, there they go.
right, they're behind the grille. If you look
Yeah,
at this
grille.
one, that's Frenched into the front panel, purposefully Frenched in. And then
No, it isn't. Ferrari didn't do that.
Ferrari, Lamborghini, that's if you want to race one, Italian racing colours are red.
Okay.
Nothing to do with Ferrari whatsoever.
Oh, I see. So it's not Ferrari red, technically.
Nothing to do with
it's
Ferrari.
racing red.
It's just
Yeah.
ignorance. Because the Formula 1 cars and the Le Mans cars, they were all painted in Italian racing red. They think that's Ferrari's colour.
I see. It's not.
Oh, I see.
Now, what is Ferrari's colour? And not many people know this, but if you look at the Ferrari badge on the side of that silver car, and
Yes,
so
yes.
therefore
So-
yellow is the colour of Ferrari. It's colour of modern in Italy. Not red. It's just ignorance.
So that's a proper Ferrari yellow.
And it's nice as well. It's nice as well.
It doesn't show very well. Oh, so there you go. Proper Ferrari. Yep.
Have a Corvette, not a Ferrari. Do, but that's not the point. But that actually does the job better than a Ferrari. Anyway. It's a very capable motor car.
Nice, isn't it?
The Corvette, American muscle.
what do you think of the Cobra, eh? You like the Cobra, eh?
It's fantastic.
It's fantastico.
Absolutely fantastic.
Fantastico.
It is.
Tell me, how does it feel? It's fantastico, how does it feel? The power
Oh,
of
the
it.
power's magnificent.
Magnifico, eh?
It is. It's magnificent.
Mucho modificato is il Cobra, you know?
Wow!
Magnifico!
Magnifico!
Fantastic! Bloody traffic!
Well, that is brick.
It's the best facelift you can buy.
It is, yeah.
could have done anything this morning, couldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been really lucky with that.
Only once.
It's a bit like Sophie Bridge.
No, they're all.
If you drive slow, you miss it.
On the outskirts of Old Firth, there's some wealth, but no, they're not. Melthomers are a bit weird.
Now I understand why they don't have radio.
It's alright, bird pull this, isn't it? Do you feel
Glad to be alive.
excited?
Very. Wow.
That's the reaction.
What you need, you want to hear it?
Wow.
Now, there you go, you see, so when we get back in the Astra.
When I get back in my little Astra.
Yeah, so it was okay then, was it?
Okay.
Did we...
Whoa. Blows your mind away.
Yeah?
Absolutely drill.
Is your stomach in the boot, or are we...
No, it's still where it should be.
Oh, well, that was pretty slow then. I'm going to ask about the cover. Is there actually a roof?
Sorry, I was asleep.
You nodded off.
What? Sorry, what are you saying?
I was quite a lot with my films. Is there a roof?
No.
No cover at all?
There's a tonneau cover that you can put on, you know, just if you're leaving it off it's raining or something, but
all right.
roofs are banned on this one.
Okay.
This is a proper one.
proper one.
Yeah. Tell them about the power. The
Oh,
power
the-
was fantastical.
Mr.
Fantastical, yeah.
The musical,
Yes.
the musica
Yes.
was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant.
So you don't need a radio.
Definitely don't need a radio. No.
Echo.
I'm sorry, but you've no chance of hearing Chris Evans at 8 o'clock. No chance.
Yeah. Are we talking straight through pipes? 'Cause it sounds like it.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, yeah. 460, Cobra Ford, straight through pipe.
Brilliant.
It should be side pipes really, but we'll go
Absolutely
with
No, it shouldn't.
fantastic.
That shouldn't.
that. Right, so that was good then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
so we've got
definitely.
the choke shoved in and then we're off like.
Wow.
We'll just have to get you out now.
Yep.
Right, you need a hand.
Probably.
so what to do? You can put your hand on there, definitely.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, I'm done there.
Yeah, that's one
Get
leg.
that leg out.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all right. That's
That
easy.
was quite well. Yeah, that's
easy.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh, done.
Thank you ever so much for that. Oh, I'm glad that I won that prize now.
Yeah, I knew he'd love it.
Oh, fantastic.
Very good.
Absolutely.
That worked then, didn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
That was a result, wasn't it?
It was. Right, sir.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure to see you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too.
And so let's see what I've got. See what? Give me a copy. Can I see? Will I be able to see that?
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I'm going to
on
pop it on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It'll be on Sleepy Cat Pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and
keep
we'll
me
send you a
informed
copy.
where. Yes, please.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
love
Send
to
you
see
a
it.
copy.
Yeah.
I've got a
Yeah.
little something for you as a present.
Yes, they are.
For me?
I better open the doors then.
Well, it would help. Just help with your one.
Don't forget, you've got to press twice. Well, I think it's a present, but it's actually a copy of my first book.
Oh,
which
really?
is Cat's Tale.
Yeah.
It's actually a children's book, so if you have any grandkids or children, I've already signed it. Signed it to John.
Oh. Well, that's
So-
very
There you
kind
are.
of you.
I thought
Look at that.
yeah, one good turn deserves another.
Oh, that's really kind. That is,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
So, like I say, if you've got young kids, or even read it yourself.
Even read it yourself because it is brilliant.
That's very kind.
Yeah,
That.
we've given you a
Thank
copy
you so
of the.
much.
We've given you a copy of the first one because then you understand where the kids came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is
So the second
what
one's
did
out
happen
Right.
with them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Thank you very much indeed.
It's
Thank you.
pleasure,
Yeah.
so
That's great.
I'll
Thank you.
enjoy it.
Appreciate
I'll always
that.
The
keep
daughter
kids
really
in.
did set off to college one morning and came back on the boat like this.
Really?
Two kids.
And I felt the boat rock again, and I thought, what's she forgotten now? You know, like kids do.
Yeah.
What's she forgotten now? And then the door kind of kicked open because she couldn't open it. And she, look what I found on my way up. And she'd one under each arm.
Yeah.
So that's how we did actually find them and how they came about. And then Derek started writing about them.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a story going on. But except, of course, I'm here having a nice time instead of writing.
Oh, yes.
That's why it takes so long. I'm just doing films and stuff.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
But
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
so Space Mountain now won't hold any fear.
No, it won't. No, no.
No, no,
Because
no.
it's
Broke
not going
through
to get
that
much.
now.
It's not going to get much realer than this.
I'm not bothered about that yet, eh? You can do what you like to eat track.
No, it's probably about 10 gallons as well.
All scamping.
So,
Right. Okay, well, I'll
Right
press
then.
on my Saturday morning. Love
Yeah.
to see you.
yes,
Thank
you too.
ever so much.
Pleasure. Absolute pleasure. I'm really pleased you've enjoyed
Oh,
it.
yes.
That's great,
definitely.
that.
Yep.
All right.
Definitely.
Really great.
Thank you
Was
very
great.
much indeed.
Right, bless you.
We'll
Right,
see you again.
When's the next show? Then the next
Do you
prize?
know, I don't know. I really don't know. I've been out of it a bit because we've done the Skipton one. That's been done now. I don't know what's coming next. But
Oh no, there's always Wakefield next year, isn't there?
oh, wait, yeah, that's
29th.
signed up for next year. I'll be doing that.
Right, so
And the
29th of
Skipton
April.
one is happening again next year, so
Yes.
I'm doing that one. But there'll be loads to do this year yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Jason, Paul Coplish, your man, 'cause he knows where
Yeah, he
where
does,
it's all
doesn't
at.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll definitely get a copy of that to
That'd
you.
be brilliant.
Yes, we will.
will.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
See you
ever
later.
so much.
Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.
And all that came about because Freda bought a ticket a raffle ticket from
Wakefield show.
Wakefield Car Show, and it was the air ambulance, I think, was it?
I I think so.
Yeah, the air ambulance,
it was
or
air
the
ambulance.
Alzheimer's Society. So, just for the sake of a punt of a ticket, you can come here for the day. You can look at some cars. You can be blown away in that. I mean, you didn't even have to have your haircut, really, do you?
No.
Just take it all clean off. So that was great then. Are you glad you went now?
Yeah.
Because you know chicken now.
Absolutely brilliant. I was thinking of you because you are actually the car person, but I'm glad I did it because it was fantastic. It was brilliant. Oh.
Yeah. So that's it from us. We're going for a cup of tea somewhere, and then we'll see you soon. Ta.